This is the Hummingbill dashboard. Go to the products. Let's create a 20,000 loan. Set the rate to 20,000 and the threshold to 20,000. Save. There we go. There's our new product. Create a new subscription. Let's call it the Demo 3-month Staggered. The usage is reported manually. It's not prepaid. The cycle is a month. It's 3 months long. The subscription's 3 months long. The payment's due on a specific day. Let's make it the 5th of the month. And payments are due each cycle. Now, because it's staggered, we want the customer to be paying different amounts on different months. So let's make them pay 50% upfront and then 25% and 25%. Let them accumulate late fees if they don't pay on time, and we'll make that 200 shillings. And bills will go out, let's say, 9 days before the payments are due. Save. Here we are. Now we'll create a customer. We'll first sort our customers so we can see the most recent ones that we make, because it's arranged by ID, customer ID right now. So the last ones will show up now. So the very last one is showing up at the top. We'll create a customer, name him Barack Obama. You can enter in some phone number, Barack. You can add in an email address for Barack. And let's set the start date for the 15th. And we'll add 2 products. The first product is the loan itself. And the second product is going to be an upfront payment. Okay. It's not a pay-as-you-go product. It is a loan. We're not going to add any interest to this, and we're going to attach the 3-month payment plan for the client. What's important to note is that the loan product has to be the first product in order for the subscription to work. So the way that the subscription manages the product is it manages the first product, not the second one. So if we switch the upfront payment with the demo, it would be splitting up this 2,000 shilling payment into a 3-month payment period. So that's why we put the 20K one. That one's being split up into a 3-month payment period. So that's all we need. We can add a category at some point so we can organize our customers. So for example, we have this cohort 1 and cohort 2. We could make a cohort 4 and then add all the clients in cohort 4 to that list, but I'll show you what that looks like real quick. So when we click on cohort 1, you can see here these are cohort 2, but now here's all the cohort 1, here's all the cohort 2. We'll go back to our customer Barack. Here he is. So let's say we want to charge Barack that upfront payment. So this costs him 2,000 shillings. Now you can see he owes 2,000. And his billing cycle says that payments are due on the 5th of the month, right? So let's say he pays for that 2,000 shilling loan, or excuse me, upfront payment. And you can put a timestamp on it. You could say he paid by, I don't know, check, right? Hit save. There, his balance dropped back down to 0. You can see his logs. Here's the charge for 2,000. Here's the payment. Now let's charge him for a loan. Say his loan starts today. And we can see now he owes 20,000 shillings. And you can see how the next bill due is 10,000. The reason for this is, remember how we broke up the staggered loan? So we've got this 20,000 shilling loan, and the first payment is 50% of the loan, right? Next, we'll see what happens if we backdate the start date of the client. Because right now we're saying the client started on the 15th of the month, and their first payment's due on the 5th of February. So we'll see what happens when we backdate the client. So just click on the little View More button, and then you can edit the client's start date here. So pull up the calendar, and let's say the client starts in December, right? Which means that they had a payment due on January 5th, and then their second payment is February 5th, right? Hit save. So you'll see what happens is two things. One is that you've got your first payment, right, of 20,000 times 0.5, right, plus the 20,000 times 0.25, right? So there's the 15,000, and because the client didn't make a payment before January 5th, which is technically when the first payment was due, because the client started on December 17th, it added this 200 shilling fee to the client's logs, the client's balance. So there we are. Thanks so much.